What's up, Crypto View?
Hello, welcome one more time to the El Patio Show where we had the Zorro Lava. He's not around, but he's traveling right now. But we're going to be talking about
He's
the
enough.
news of the week. What's going on this week on the
Yeah.
crypto space?
You want to start with the Chinese guy?
His name is Champan Sao.
That
Now
Chinese
let's
guy, the
you don't want to do a
the
little quick view of what's going on with Bitcoin?
CC. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, what's the price for Bitcoin today?
Well, let's share the screen right here. Let's see what's going on. Let's share the
All right.
screen. Um, there you go. This is my prediction. There you go. There you go. So I
What's
think
new with that?
so. This is this. Did you see this red line that I put right here? That's what I think Bitcoin is gonna do. I think we're gonna go to a 702 Fibonacci extension, and that is around the forty-two
I
thousand
can hear
dollars.
nothing. You're breaking up too much.
Can you hear me? I think I'm okay. I'm
Yeah,
not
I can
ready.
hear you now.
Can you hear me? Let me check. Let me check the
Now, yes.
Yeah, really? Wow, that's weird. Let me put the microphone closer.
Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so what I think is Bitcoin is gonna go to the 702 Fibonacci extension, like touch the $42,000 for between 41 and $42,000 mark. We're going back
Mm-hmm.
down to the 33,000, and then it's gonna be a launching time. I don't know. That's what I think. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's
Nice.
my prediction. What do you think, Soro?
So I don't know. I don't follow Bitcoin. But I guess people is doing money. That's what's most important in this market. I hope everybody that hold Bitcoin is making money, and that's nice, right?
Well, let's hope everybody's hoping for Bitcoin to to rise. No, that's what everybody's waiting, because that's gonna be the one that leads the market. So all the other coins follow Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoins go up, all the coins are gonna go up. But we see a
And
lot of activity right now on a
what's
lot
what
of gaming
what's
tokens.
the what's the reason of Bitcoin going up today in the market?
No, today is not going up. Today is going down. It's on red
Oh, it's
today.
going down.
Yeah, today is on 37.8. I think we reached like 30 yesterday. It went up to 38,400. So we broke that
Okay.
$38,000 psychological mark. So that's good, huh? I think it's good. We haven't been there in like around last time we were on the 38 was on May
Mm,
2022. So it's a good milestone that we broke that 38 psychological mark.
milestone.
That milestone. There you go.
Nice. Very good.
So now we can talk about the Chinese guy.
Yeah, talk about the Chinese guy. I think that's more
So
important than the
what?
Bitcoin price right now.
Oh, come on. Nothing is more important than the Bitcoin price.
No,
so
man.
we got
Who's
so we
this
got
lady? Oh my God, this lady.
Binance.
Uh,
Hey, we have
Oh
an accent, but at least we know how to say Binance, no?
yeah, but if it's me that I say something wrong in English because I'm Latino, I get beat up for that shit. I
Oh,
can't believe it. People
we
is
get
like
beat
that.
up. We get beat up a lot. Like being
Yeah,
Latinos, if you say
we
Binance, Binance,
Benance. Yeah, now we call it Benance.
Binance. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so what happened is Champan Sao he plead guilty of four, I think one charge or two charges, and now he's facing to pay around $4 billion in penalties. But the problem is the guy wants to, like, he came to the United States, okay? He went to the court, he plead guilty. He agreed to pay all these
Uh,
fees, which is good for the cryptocurrency industry because Bitcoin didn't fall, nothing fall. So it was pretty good. according to the investors. So if
Right.
it was something bad for the industry, we see the tokens.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you one. Let me ask you one question because I don't understand this house of words.
Hmm.
He's not a U.S. U.S. citizen. He's not resident of the U.S.
Hmm.
Uh, this guy is supposed to pay some jail time, according to the news. Probably he won't do that. So
Maybe not.
he
Yeah,
need to go. He need to go to jail. In which country he's gonna go to jail?
here in the United States, because the United States is the one
Why?
who he create, because he did money laundering in the United States. Not the other countries, they don't care about it. He's getting charged for here, for the United
For
States.
here, right?
Yes. So that's where
Okay,
he's
and
gonna be sentenced here.
he's so his country had nothing to do with whatever is going on with him. What his country say about him? Nothing.
No, this is what's going on, because they say he's gonna have problems with Hong Kong, like with the exchange being in Hong Kong, because Binance, he is Chinese, but the coin
Mm,
is not, the cryptocurrency exchange is not allowed to be on mainland China.
got
So
you.
the exchange actually is working in Hong
Mm.
Kong, which is the island, and I think it's going to have a little problem to keep operating over there. Let's see. I don't know.
Well, hopefully everything ends well with him.
Yeah, so he's gonna have problems in Hong Kong. Let's see. Let's hope not, though. Let's hope not.
Right, because once he's going back to his country or do whatever he need to do, I'm pretty sure his country is gonna call him and say, "Hey, you did this over there. You're doing this. Now we're gonna check here. What are you doing here with Binance?" No,
Well,
probably.
there is a lot of controversy, because I don't think he's going to be facing any time. What he did actually was the right thing, and at the same time, now we're probably gonna see the U.S. Industry coming in the cryptocurrency, like all these, like the Fidelities of the world, and the Black
Mm.
Rocks. They're gonna have a free open door for them to operate in the United States. So that's
Oh,
gonna be bullish for the crypto industry, in my opinion. So that's nice. That's the Champion Sao news. Oh, and he's probably facing 1.8 one year and 8 months of jail time. I don't think he will, though. I don't think it's gonna happen. But right now, the US are trying to block him for him to go back to. I think he's from Canada. They're not allow him to go back to Canada for some reason, for
mm,
the holidays, because the whole thing is gonna start. His whole sentence and everything's gonna start in February. So he's like, okay, you know what? I plead guilty. I'm paying the fine. I'm doing all
mhm,
this. Can I go back to Canada? I don't know. It's settle things up, and then I come back in February. But some US, uh, not some of the US head things that they're working on it, they're not allow him to go back. So I don't know. I hope they
all
do,
right.
because the guy, where
It
he's gonna
sounds
go,
good.
where he's gonna go, I don't know. And that's
But I
that's
think I
the
sort of tweet. I think he tweeted that when the news came out, and say now he's gonna have more time to think in another projects like DeFi.
Well, you got to be careful, because this news is going to come, is going to bring us to the next news, which is the CFTC now is trying to be, because of the Binance coin. You remember that video that we were watching, Janet Yellen, the Binance lady, uh,
The Binance
be
lady.
the Binance lady, behind her, it was
Yeah.
few people, and one of them was the CFTC. and everybody was surprised. The SEC, Gary Gensler or any of those were behind her. So the US is giving a message that probably the SEC is not gonna be in charge of cryptocurrency, but the
Mm,
CFTC is the one who's gonna be in charge of the cryptocurrency, the CFTC is the one that is in charge of the commodities like gold, silver, and all this stuff. And I think that's the ones that they should be in charge of the cryptocurrency, because they should be
right,
commodities. I don't think they should be securities. And now you can see the CFTC is putting his foot in, and they're gonna be paying attention to the DeFi word, and they sending a message that if you wanna have access to the US customer, it have to be a privilege. That's what they say. So it's not gonna be easy for these DeFi people to be in the United States, even though they call themselves
mm,
decentralized. Like it's gonna be very hard for them to come in and do business with us. So don't be surprised if you gonna try to go and log in into one of these DeFi projects that don't have any KYC, or they don't have
mm,
acceptance in the United States, and you're gonna get blocked. You have to be able. The only way for you to be in there. Now, I'm not giving any advices, but it's probably going to be through a VPN or something like that, because most of them are going to start being blocked in the United States, according to what I think. And I think the CFTC is going to be putting the foot on top of all these DeFi projects. So
right,
if he chimpanzee out, the guy from CC Binance is gonna try to go into the DeFi, he can be putting himself again in the eye of the in the target to get sued again. So he gotta be
right,
careful.
right. You
He
gotta
gotta
be
be
very
careful.
careful. Yeah.
Hmm. And now for in another story, now we got again Sam Backman Free is on the news now. The guy he's using he's using fish to pay
Really?
for stuff in jail. So he's trading there now. And I don't know, it came out, there is so much important news about crypto right now. And we keep bringing attention to this guy, which I don't understand. Like leave the guy alone. He's on jail already. Forget about it. Now we gotta see the 2 days ago it came out like the guy was giving crypto advices to the guards in the sales. Like, why that have to be news? I don't understand. There is some such a important things that we can say on the news, the having Sam Backman Free trading fish, or having a which call it, giving advice, advice to the guard. I think he's just doing it to get information to see how Bitcoin is doing and all this. What do you think?
You think so?
Yeah. He don't have access to computers. He don't have access to see what the crypto market is doing.
He can't have access to anything because com- a computer next to him is his primary tool to do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now this is funny. Like all the pictures that they doing nowadays in the drawings for the people. Inside the courthouse, you cannot have like a recording camera or a microphone, things like that. I think it's against the law. I don't think you can have any recording device. So what they do is they draw. They have people who draw the characters, and every time they
Mhm.
draw Sam, they draw him like so different. Like it doesn't look like him.
Yeah, that doesn't look like him at all. It's
I think I think it's an AI that they have it over there drawing.
probably.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on. But yeah, that was important. That's what it was important on this week on everything in crypto. So we still waiting for the price to jump. Oh, we getting like all the gaming tokens popping lately. Like Gala is popping. I don't know. Like if you have Axe Infinity, los SLP, SLP is popping.
Mhm.
So that's why I
Oh,
think
you
we are
know
at the
what?
beginning of the bull run.
Yeah, I don't see nothing different. I mean, I had seen this before, and everybody who is related to the crypto market, when Bitcoin is going up, all other cryptocurrencies and all projects are there. Whoever is dealing with tokens and stuff like that, they're gonna go up, obviously, because everybody follow Bitcoin.
Yeah, but there
So
is a point where Bitcoin goes, and then the rest of the market always lag behind it. So because we don't
right,
see any price appreciation on Bitcoin, like
mm,
strong, I think that's why the market is like sideways right now.
right.
Ethereum was doing a little run lately. It went to a new block of in the Fibonacci extension, so
What
we probably
what
see Ethereum in 2,200 soon. What was it?
what's the price for it at this moment?
2070, 2070.
2007.
It's over the 2000. That's a good sign.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think
we get in there. We get in there.
what was the highest price for the pricing for ETH was
In the bull
4,000
market,
something in the bull market. It went up about to $4,000, right?
4,800. I have it right here
Wow.
on the
Do you think
the
that it will go back again to those prices or not?
Well, I have my target there, but I think if we follow the Fibonacci extension and it goes all the way to the top, I have my target on 12,000 for it between 8,000 and 12,000. I think in this area
No.
between the purple area and the light purple area, I think that's my target right here. I'm gonna make a little square there, so when we go to future videos, they don't say, "Oh, you you
Right.
didn't mark it." What is my rectangles? But
Oh,
that's about it,
well,
man. That's about it.
sounds cool. A little bit of money for everybody in the market right now. Not bad for
Hmm.
Christmas, right?
Yeah, we're going. I hope we get the Santa Claus rally. Like I say, if we Bitcoin do like a quick up and down right here, we can see by December and January, like the start of everything pretty good. I think that's how it's gonna play out, and I'm gonna leave it there for the future to see if I'm right or wrong. Let's see what happens. Gonna put my mouth right there. Now where my money is, because I own a little bit of Bitcoin. My biggest holding is right here, XRP.
XRP, the only cryptocurrency that have what clarity in the
Regulatory
whole
clarity.
market. There
Yeah, I
you
can I
go.
can say,
Basically, you can do whatever you want with XRP. You can buy it, sell it, trade it, anything you want. You won't be punished for that.
well, you never know, man. You never know. I don't count. I think we on the safe spot, but anything can happen. The Congress can come and ban everything, and we have Elizabeth Warren right now, with the anti-crypto army, and she's like pushing all the CBDCs. It's like
Right.
it's like crazy. Talking about CBDCs, I think we having a lot of news on the CBDCs lately. Let's see if something happened with the bill. I think something happened. I was reading yesterday. Oh, for the ones, one thing, I don't know if you guys, anybody here follow Flare. Flare Network is one of the tokens we like. Let's see how Flare is doing. Flare was pumping. Flare was pumping today, this morning. There you go. Coming
Mm.
back up. It's going in a steady uptrend. Let's see. Let's hope it keep going, because Flare have inflation, so maybe
What is the inflation for Flirt right now?
I think 3%
3%.
annually. Yeah.
Hmm. But um, my understanding about Flare is that has been for all these times since day one is a test, but I don't know. It's a test network, something like that. There is still test doing the test in the Flare network.
Flare is testing, but the testing token for Flare is Somber. I don't. I think I have it right here.
Somber, yeah, it's
Somber.
another token.
Yes, Somber is being steady. Somber is like a testing coin, so
Yeah,
it's good to have it. Maybe if you want to test the ecosystem, but
yeah.
Flare, the mainnet, is being on test phase. Also, this is something I really don't understand. Why he need to test on the mainnet
It
space?
has been on it has been on in tests for a long time, if I remember well. I mean, it has been a couple of years already.
Yeah, it's been testing for not a long time, but it's like 6 months, 8 months.
Good.
It's being tested, but that's one coin that I like. Now, what I'm saying is now they went into the phase of staking. Now you're gonna stake the Flare for 2 weeks, so you're not gonna be able to touch it. It's gonna be blocked, and you're
When
getting 2.5. Mhm.
when that start, when that's gonna
No, it
happen, like
started already a month ago. We already have two drops from the staking, but it's different. You cannot do it on the regular wallet. You have to do it through Ledger Nano or MetaMask. So
or MetaMask. So
yeah,
you basically hold the flare for 2 weeks, and then you get what? You get something back.
you get 2.5 extra or what you get if you only delegate. Not the monthly drop, not the monthly drop. The monthly drops are still the same. You delegating or you staking it. But the one they give you every 2 days, every 2 days they give you like a
Every 2 days.
delegated.
I think it's daily.
No, it's not daily. It's every 2 3 every 2 days they give you
Yeah,
a drop.
every 48 hours.
Something like that, yes. So
Yeah.
this time, if they having a new pool of
Uh-huh.
rewards, and it's coming from staking. Now you have to stake it for 2 weeks, 14
Right.
days, in order for you to
Right.
take the staking reward, and you gotta stake it to the validators too. So what they were doing this so they can decentralize and have the validators holding the tokens longer, so they don't drop it and sell it. The way it's going now is hard for the regular people to stake, because you have to do a lot of process on the Ledger Nano and the in the and the MetaMask. So what happened is I used Bifrost. So Bifrost just text yesterday that they're building the staking mechanism inside the wallet. So that's gonna be a good thing for people who hold Flare, because it's easier. In
Yeah, that
case you
would be
want to
nice.
stake, I don't want to stake on the cusp of a bull market, because if the token goes up, you're gonna be ending up with no, with your tokens locked up. So I think I'm gonna stay. Ooh, right at the
Welcome back,
moment,
AB Candies.
exactly when I wanted to start talking about XRP 18 days come. I
Oh,
want to
Talking
know what's
about
going
yeah.
on.
staking and coins and profit.
What's going on with
Yeah.
A Beater's
Today,
profit?
today's show, ABT, is about staking, farming, DeFi,
passive
all these
income,
crazy things.
Degen show.
DJ show.
Yeah.
What's going on? We're missing a
So
guest here. We're missing Mr. Lava.
yeah, Lava is traveling right now. He's
Oh,
coming.
okay.
He's
Uh,
coming to Orlando from, I don't know, from Puerto Rico.
Lava
Oh, he's
is a
still down
very
there.
big, yeah, Lava is a very busy businessman now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, doing business in Puerto Rico.
Business in Puerto Rico.
Uh-huh.
Well, we haven't. We're getting a steady rise on the Gala token. No, like it's
Yeah,
it's coming. No,
yeah.
it's
Charts are
doing pretty
looking good
good.
for a lot of gaming projects.
Yeah,
It's
the
time to
gaming
make some
projects.
money.
I think the gaming projects are start to blowing up. That's a good sign for the bull market. No, like we started. That's how it started last time with the
Yeah.
metaverse uh, tokens and the low cap tokens and the gaming tokens. So eventually, I think that's the beginning of something, huh? What do you think?
Well, I mean, everyone's saying that the narrative this time around is going to be gaming. So gaming's easy to understand. I mean, it's why I pivoted over to gaming because like everything is just like when you think about it, like at the end of the day, you have to really be into DeFi or nodes, et cetera, and all these other things to really understand them or be interested in how they work. Gaming is really simple to understand, and if you're gonna get some mass adoption this time around, a lot of people are gonna understand the aspect of what it means to own an NFT in a game or even what a currency means within a game. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of the big like Alex Becker and Elio Trades and all these guys, they're pushing that there's going to be a big gaming narrative. So I'm excited because this is what I'm involved in. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, that we all excited. I seen a lot of gaming tokens like popping up and a lot of Web3 gamings like showing up. Today we had a little meeting with like the Spanish community that I run, and they were showing me so many games that they are ready to go. Like I was surprised how many competition for Gala and Sandbox and all these people gonna have in the next bull run. It's gonna be a lot, and there is games already that they can play. Not no games that are on the build. They already made them. They're ready to launch.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of like because and that's the thing now. It's like you either specialize in an ecosystem because Gala in its own has all these things going on. It's hard to even keep up with everything that's happening with Gala. And now you got to consider there's other ecosystems similar to Gala popping up. And they have a full list of games and developments and things happening in their own node structure. And so it's going to be really hard to keep track of it all. So now, depending how you're coming into this as an investor or someone to make money, you have to really stick to your guns and be like, I need to focus on either an ecosystem or I have to start picking a few games that look like they're going to have some traction. But at the end of the day, it's really like stories and narratives.
Yeah.
That's what I learned last bull run too. It's like it don't matter if the coin does what it says or the utility or whatever. It's like there has to be a strong narrative behind it, and that's what's going to drive a lot of the adoption, which again is going to get money into the ecosystem, which is going to allow then the developers to then really push on their or develop their promises. So yeah, I'm starting to make my picks now. I'm pretty heavily invested into like IMX. I'm starting to fill up my Gala bags again because I had sold my Gala a little while ago when like the lawsuit stuff happened, and now I'm starting to pick up some Gala again. And then my like degen play is like Materium, so we'll see how
Yeah.
that goes. Because like
I saw you.
that's one that no one's talking about really. Like everyone's talking about everything else, and like when it comes to like the market cap of Materium and like the way no one's talking about it, I'm like, let me pick up $1,000 of that.
I know the material is like I was talking to my friends in the morning. I say, listen, Gala it needs to come out with Miranda's, and Miranda's have to come out good because that's what people really expecting from Gala to be successful. Now I have a little controversy right here. We got Lasagna. Lasagna
Oh
is
yeah.
like one of the OGs, and I met him in
Let me see.
Malta. I
Let
met
me
him in New
see.
York. I see him in Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a
So
really cool person.
he's a very good guy. He have his touch too, like him. No, but I think Lasagna's touch is better. It's more like gentleman.
Oh snap.
This guy Lycan is more like the guy from Sonic.
Oh yeah, Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik.
Now that you
But
mention it, yeah,
after
he
burned
gives
it.
me those vibes.
Yeah, he does. He does. I told him, listen, that's the way you should dress in Halloween.
Yeah,
Now
Dr.
what he's
Robotnik.
saying, now what Lasagna is saying here, this guy right here was promised to be only for the person who bought the bundle or
Yeah.
the note the first 24 hours of
Mhm.
this. I remember that.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Now they have them on the mystery boxes. No, they're giving it away on the mystery boxes. I didn't know
Well,
that. I don't know
there was
any
more to that little drama because I read up a little bit on it yesterday as it was happening because apparently he got banned from the Discord for like a week because he was bringing it up and pointing it out, and
Okay.
someone
Right.
banned him from the Discord. But he's back there now, right? Because I saw him talking not too long ago. So
Yeah, and then I think he got frustrated and then he stopped talking in the Galago. I think that's what happens.
yeah, so like that's the thing, man. It's like I don't like that aspect of like them like banning people real quick for bringing up like legitimate, like, because that's like if they said it's only going to be available there, it should only be available there, and he's right because the reason that you might want to buy something early, similar to like when you were at Galaverse, right? And if you feel like you can only get this thing here at this price, or like it's only going to be available today or whatever, it's going to give you that FOMO and it's going to make you open up your pockets and you're going to buy it. But if you knew that maybe you could get it later on in a loot box that costs a fraction of the price, maybe you would have held out.
Yep.
So I
But I
don't know.
think I think the ones that they giving it away is the one that Gala held for their supply. You know, Gala always keep some of them
Yep. And
for
that's
these.
that's a trick. That's a trick, like because it's a gray area. Because technically if that's the case where it's like, yes, to the public, you were only able to purchase it specifically, but back then they didn't have the ideas of, oh, we're gonna do loot boxes. And then when you do loot boxes, it's like, do you mint fresh new NFTs or do you use the ones that are in storage and give those out to the people? So there's a little gray area there, but technically from like what he's saying as far as like they're only going to be available originally to the original buyers, that's where like that's where
There
you
is a
bring in the
gray, yeah,
lawyer to.
gray area, like you say, it's a gray area right there. So yeah, they should be. Well, the Gala should learn from those things because people like Lasagna, they're very good OGs, and he's good people that you should keep around. Like, and if he's asking a question, just answer, see what's going on, and if you make a
Yeah.
mistake, correct it. Like I really, I don't have any last expedition note, even though it was a game that I really was putting my eye into it, but it
Hmm.
was they come out with the notes in a time where the bear market was brutal, so I didn't have any extra spare change to buy one of them. So,
The pocket money was gone.
the pocket money was gone. But yeah, that's the controversy today. Now he say that probably they're gonna say only way ever. Oh man. Oh
See,
man.
man, like
Yeah.
you look. Gala has a like the community is funneling down into a few core members, and now you don't want to start fucking with the core members. You know what I mean? It's like, look, it's like what happened with like Lycon. Like you never know who you're gonna ban, and then they're gonna dedicate their whole fucking channel to tearing down Gala. So like, get go easy on the bannings, go easy on like arguing with people, and just like feel out their concerns, or just I don't know, man. But you're gonna taint some people if you keep banning them and doing this shit to
No,
them.
Well,
I think I'm agreed that people have to have the choice and people have the right to ask questions when you see something wrong. I'm
Hmm.
agree with that. I'm agree with Lasagna, whatever he was saying about that news about the last expedition, which he was right. I actually was reading the article. He I think he tweeted this morning or last night, very late in the night,
Hmm.
and he said that he's gonna look into the details where he heard that news before from Gala, which
Hmm.
is right. It's fine. No, he's doing his investigation, and the guy he was right. But obviously, us the community, as long we approach the right way, and a professional way. Listen, you can say anything you want. You can go ahead, have your discussion, fight with them. That's fine, perfectly fine. But sometimes, yes, they just go and ban people and mute people just because you don't want to hear something that whatever community have to say. Well, you know what? We need to speak. You know, Obviously, we have to do it in a very nice professional way. I understand that. Hey, nobody wants to be in their jobs and a customer shop and telling you any craziness, worth and treating you bad. Nobody wants that. I respect that, and everybody deserves respect in both sides of the ecosystem, as
Hmm.
the community, the Gala people. But hey, I think the guy is right. He posted, he tweeted, the news was there, and you have to be fair.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like seeing that the banning of members like that, or even though it was temporary. At least it wasn't like a perma ban, and they lifted
Right.
it fairly quickly. But it yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like comes from frustration or from like, yeah, like you say, like over time you're gonna get community members constantly trying to argue or point out things that maybe you've covered before, and like that
Right.
has to eventually get to you, especially if like, because like Bitbender has to take the brunt of all that shit, because like who else is in there taking the brunt of it? He's like he's like the guy that everyone goes to for questions and concerns.
Yeah.
So I know over time that'll probably get to you, but yeah, I don't know. They definitely shouldn't have banned him off the Discord.
Right.
Well, that's cool. And listen, Avid, you're gonna be ready to do music video cameos. It's gonna be a thing. They're gonna pay you to say stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out. You guys can pay me to shout out the Patio Show on a
There
cameo.
you go.
Just send me some
And say,
beans. This is Bobby Millette, and I endorse El Patio.
hey, that's gonna be cool, man. A lot of all the artists are doing good with this type of thing. So the way the Gala music is going with this, I think they have something to it. Like they got the Photoshop, the personalized tracks, exclusive content. So they building. I think the way Gala music is going, I start liking it and more, a little more.
Well, by the way, they opened up a new channel on the music Discord for feedback on the STG app. So if you guys have any feedback on there, that's where you can go start putting suggestions
The
on
thing
what you
is
want
that
to see.
the app is very simple. Like
Yeah.
you don't say have much to talk about.
Well, that's the thing. It's like we need to figure out what to add to that app to make it. Because like at the moment, like first off, everyone wants a skip button. Because like you go on there, and like when you think of general audiences, if someone goes on there and like a song starts playing, and you can't skip it, you're just gonna
Right.
leave the app. You know what I mean? So, you need a simple skip functionality. You need. I told them you need some sort of maybe like like a new releases section so you could see like new artists releasing. You definitely need like an artist bio section so you can start looking into, or just like on the website, who is this artist? You can click to find out more information. I even said maybe like there's a way to like DM the artist, which might be
Right.
cool. You'll make it
Like
kind
a
of like a
chat,
social.
yeah,
Yeah. So
like a
like
social
maybe,
media.
yeah, you could send a personal message to the artist. I mean, if the artist wants to reply, they can reply. Um, just maybe like a news and update section. But I said not only just like gala news, but general music news. So then it's another reason for you to go on the app. Maybe it's like, oh, I want to see what's happening in like the music industry, and you have like a music news section or something like that. Just more reasons to, because like even if like you're reading news, maybe you could have music playing in the background. So you need
Yeah, but the
something.
thing is, the copyright. Like you have to, like if they put like a little section down there, like if you streaming this song, you're not gonna get copyright
Hmm.
on YouTube. Like because I would love to play like say Bobby Millet music on the background while I'm playing Walking Dead or while I'm
Hmm.
playing the Gala Games music, but all the music there they hit you with copyright. So maybe some of them I know they don't. Like for example, if you go to JG a tu nombre, I don't think you have copyright because I played on YouTube a lot, but some of them do. So I don't know,
Well,
sometimes like you want to.
all they need to do is just identify which ones have and
Exactly,
don't. Yeah. So
that
then
would be
that
cool.
way,
Like yeah.
because then you can say, you can have like a checkbox or something and just be like play, or like streaming mode. Maybe like
Yes.
that's what it is. You put like enable streaming mode, and what that means is like it only plays music that has no copyright. You know,
Yes. Yes.
that's actually an interesting
That would be
idea.
cool because that way you can have your playlist, have your music that doesn't have copyright, and you can play there. Have like a category of non-copyright music, and have these artists like you want to promote your song, you want YouTubers to use it. Just make a song that is not copyright. Like I think this this guy Snoop Dogg had
Hmm.
one song that it doesn't have any copyright that you can
Hmm.
use it even to make tracks yourself if you want,
Yeah.
and that's a good way to promote the app. Also, I think
Yeah.
if they make stage like a YouTube type of thing, it would be great. Like if you want to do like this podcast on stage, would be nice, you know.
I think they're going that route for they're gonna make it so that artists can live stream and essentially live stream whatever they want. So it just depends on what the artist wants to do. It doesn't have to all be music related. Like if I stream on there, I'll probably like stream games with the community and stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens in the next year or two with the app and
Yeah,
what
and we
type of adoption we get.
yeah we were talking about the orbs from BT. Also, they were giving you a boost now on the film note. You hear that?
No, I don't know
Yeah.
much about the orbs.
And BT just came out with a new song too. With he's signing vinyls, and I think he only did 10 of them.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do something like that, Mister Bobby.
Yeah. I gotta think what I'm gonna. I've been trying to work with them on some all access stuff, but they've been pretty busy on the back
Yeah.
end. Busy.
Well, they've
Yeah,
been working
right.
a lot. I think I'm waiting for that token to come out soon.
It's coming out. They confirmed it's coming out December
Oh
before
yeah, it's
Christmas.
coming out this week, this
Not
month,
this week,
next month,
but
next month.
next month. It's gonna be probably mid December, definitely before Christmas. So we're gonna see now what happens. We're gonna see what people start doing, whether they start buying up a bunch of other tracks with the beams and utilizing them, or if they just start selling it off.
Well, right now, what I'm doing is just putting my beans on the pools, for the every artist.
Staking.
That's staking, yeah. But it doesn't give you much. It doesn't give you much interest. Like having it there is like it's
Well,
just,
it just depends on how many beams you have. Cause there's some guys they were posting earlier. They get like 1,200 beams a day because like they got like 600 track. You know what I mean? So like for them, the interest makes sense. But yeah, if you're not like, and that's the other thing they got to fix too, like the algorithm. Because right now, songs like they'll come out and they'll earn 40, 50, 60 beams per day for maybe like a week, and then they'll just kind of like fizzle out and then just start earning like point 0.1 beam, you know. And you you don't want that cycle of like songs only start earning a lot in the first week or two and then they fizzle out because you're going to a because you want people to host these songs for a long time on their nodes versus like constantly rotating them for better performing songs. You know what I mean? So they got to kind of fix that algorithm or do something with it that promotes, I don't know, more beam generation. I don't really know. I don't know if they've even talked about how the algorithm works on their end.
well, they you can see how many listeners they have, but this is according to what? This is like the whole time, or this is like all the time, or
That
monthly or weekly? We
is,
don't know.
I think that's total listens.
So according to that, then it's not reading YouTube or Spotify or nothing like that, because songs like, for example, Snoop Dogg, they only have 13,000. Is I don't think he's reading YouTube or none of that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's tracking the plays like That's the thing. It's a little complicated at the moment, but I don't know if it's tracking the plays from other platforms. It might be tracking like the attribution as far as like the beams goes, but I don't know. Like I think this is just specifically telling you how many plays it's had on the Gala Music platform. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to solve that issue of like if you get
because
traction on Spotify and other platforms, how does it attribute to like how many beams that song is earning?
yeah, because I when I went to Galaverse, the last Galaverse, they told us that it was going to search everywhere. Like it's gonna do they're gonna do like an engine search to search on Spotify, on YouTube, on all these streaming things, and it's gonna be a whole group of. That's why we got like I got the Snoop Dogg boxes because I say, well, Snoop Dogg is if he's gonna read everything, even the Spotify and everything, this song is gonna be playing a lot. It's not gonna matter if they play it on Gala Music only, and that way you can actually do all the copyright stuff because in Gala streaming, if Gala connects to like YouTube and all that, and get the numbers from them, probably with Gala Chain, they can maybe build an oracle that is going to be searching all the engines where the music is being played. But I think that's going to be pretty hard.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna solve. That's a complicated issue. But like, go to where is it? Go to charts. Hit
Yeah,
charts.
what is that? I was going to ask you that.
Well, charts just tracks like the performance of, like you could look top artists or top tracks. But like, what are you on right now? Top artists. So then click on the rewards tab. Scroll up. So click filter by rewards. Yeah, click that. Let me see what like the top earner is. That should reorganize it by.
Let me refresh. Okay.
Okay, yeah, right there. So like, see that one has earned 190. You refreshed. Yeah, it's a little slow.
Okay, let's
All
do
right,
it
so
again.
yeah,
So we gotta wait 2 minutes.
it's a little slow at the moment. But
It
this
is.
is kind of also like what I'm confused about too, because like, yeah, do it again so it's top down.
Oh, look at Pocket Full of Evil. I got that one. You got no.
Look, 0.002 beams. See, like that, I still don't understand really how like the rewards work because, for example, like that has 198 daily beams that it earns, but it has a total listens of 21 per day, versus like, if you go down, there's one that has
Yeah,
like
or like
47,
the
43.
Dominican. Let's say the Dominican October London. He got 17 daily listeners and then 41 beans only.
Right. So
Oh, this guy
that
who got 27. Look at he got 27 more than the one on top, and
right.
he's
That's
getting
what I'm
less beans.
saying. Yeah, so like I still don't really understand how that works and what the logic there is. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what's making it so that one song is getting 198, like 4 or 5 times the amount that everything else is getting. I guess maybe it's a combination of metrics because you also have like the trending metric, but I don't know yet. So I think they haven't really fine tuned that algorithm yet.
So we don't have Bobby Millet here on the top. We gotta start listening to you more often.
I'm under. Let's see. If you go to top artists, oh, you're on top tracks. I
No,
am
I'm
right now 17 on the top artists for a total of
okay.
115 daily listens. My goal is just to be in the top 50. I'm in the top 50, baby. Yeah, scroll down. So if you scroll down on top artists,
That's good, right?
I guess I don't know.
I
Let me
got I
see
got
who.
this song. I got this song for free. They say they were giving some for free this week, and nobody told
Yeah,
me, man.
I got a song dropped to me in my inbox. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if the rankings and everything is makes sense yet, because I don't know, man.
There
See it
you
right
go.
there.
That's Bobby
30
here. Put wet the
37.
glasses, Bobby. Wet the glasses.
Four
I wanna see the
beams, baby.
glasses.
Oh, where are they?
I
don't have
wanna see
them.
the glasses, man.
I don't
Wow.
have them in this room. Let me see.
Oh
What's
no.
up? Welcome back, Smiling.
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 Yo,
Smiling.
Smiling,
Hey,
smiling. How do you
these
say
guys,
your
these
hat.
guys will fuck up your name, so don't worry.
Yeah.
What?
They still call me A Bitter.
it's all
Exactly.
good.
Hey, Smiley. What is your hat, bro? I told you this is the hat club.
See, I was going to get the hat.
I know.
Not this one. Not this one.
There you go. This is the hat club, bro. We are like a secret society. You have to have a
Yeah.
hat. What was that movie? The coin barrel, Baru. Yeah, I changed the name of everything.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
No.
There we
Bueno,
go.
continue.
Oh shit, the
There
Attack
Different
on
hat each
Titan.
time. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Nice.
Oh man. What's
So,
up,
Bobby, you
man?
got-
What's going on
you-
this Saturday?
I'm good. I just woke up from a nap, you know. I slept 12 hours today.
Jeez. No, these guys woke me up too. When you guys called me, like Zora was like, "Hey, you want to jump on?" I was in bed like this. I was like, "Yeah,
Why
send me
not?
the link."
Babe, I literally got up like 20 minutes ago and I was like, let me turn it on. And then ding, it just went live. I was like, cool. This is what I'm going to be watching while I do my daily tasks.
Oh, so Bobby, you got 5. You got 5 songs. I thought you only had 3.
No, man. I dropped 5 tracks already. Yeah. I thought I had dropped. Yeah, 5 total. How long have I been? When was the first drop? They don't show a date, right? No, they don't show the
No.
date.
Well, these 3 are sold out. This one is
Yeah, top 10 and After Party still need to sell out. Those had slower traction. See, that's when I started having issues with what they were doing with like marketing, because like I literally had to remind them.
You're
that, go ahead.
you're not dropping any more tracks or no?
Right. So right now, no one's dropping. So since the
You're not
coin is
dropping any more
releasing
tracks?
December, well, the coin's releasing in December, so they're
Right.
stopping track sales until
Oh.
the coin releases, so that they can get everything correct. Then after December, January, they're gonna start the content schedule again. But the real issue is that so they didn't have like they didn't have a streamlined way of like scheduling drops for artists. And as they started onboarding more artists, it got a lot more complicated to like manage what was happening and drop schedules and everything. And then they started switching to like category drops, where it was like, oh, all right, this month is hip hop month or pop month or whatever. And so we're gonna drop artists in this category. And then they tried that for a few months, and then now they're switching it up again and trying something different. So it's very experimental, like, and a lot of trial and error on like what they're doing at the moment. So like they're not like streamlined yet as far as like their strategies and how they're pushing out content. And it's like I said, like the more artists they onboard, the more complicated it gets to like manage everything. Because you have to think about, like, for example, when I first started with them, it was a very like they would do multiple Zoom calls. Hey, you got a song dropping. What do you want to do? It's going to drop in a month. You know, let's figure out top of the drops.
Right.
What do you know, etc. But then that was because there was fewer artists. They were just starting out. So as you progress, by the time it's like After Party or top 10, it's more so like, oh, by the way, you're dropping a song in the next few days. Anything you want to do?
What?
Versus like, you
That's
know,
when
you
you
know.
go, that's
so,
when you take
like,
your boy Crypto you to do some rapping, bro.
Yeah, but like, you know, and I understand where they're coming from, because like, again, like they have so much manpower and so much to do, and things are gonna get lost in the sauce. But that's basically what it started progressing to. Basically, like it was just kind of like very last minute. Oh shit, you're dropping anything that you want to do or whatever. And then like for like after party, the day before, I had to remind them. I'm like, hey, is there any post happening about this? Like any social media on the gala Discord or Twitter or Instagram that like there are songs dropping tomorrow? And then they're like, oh, we got to see who who's in charge of that, blah blah blah. And then like the day of, they kind of like quickly like kind of put something together. You know what I mean? So their process wasn't very streamlined, and they're now really kind of starting to realize that, and they're figuring out that they got to put more people on staff because it's too much to handle.
Well, they need to promote things when they coming out. Like nobody, like they give you those mystery boxes in your email, and not many people knew about it. Like
I thought that was a scam.
Yeah,
as soon as I got that email, I was like, "Yo, is this legit or is this a scam?" I ain't clicking that.
What are you talking about, Creator View?
Smiley was like, "I'm not clicking no links."
No, and I was afraid too. I like, which one is the real one? Like, because you get a lot of scams. I don't understand. Like, if they just want to drop something to everybody, just drop them. But I think the way they did it is because when you open the box and get the 3 prizes, it's asking you to buy another box. So I think it's like type of promotion. But if you want to do a promotion, just put it in the social media. Have a link on like if you go to the Gala Games website, you see like they still having the rep notes up here, like they're promoting that. Like if you right now we're doing the mystery bags, change that for the mystery bags, so people come in and know. So now that we're in the gala website, I wanted to show you guys about the chain allowance. That you guys saw that now everything is on chain allowance. That's the new chest for gala chain. Like what it used to be the chest, now is allowance.
What's the controversy with that? Because I heard some people chatting about it. Was it
doesn't
terminology?
Allowance sound like honor to you guys? Like, oh, this is your allowance. Oh, this is your honor. It needs to be a name change, no? Like you're only allowed to mint this much.
That's what it was.
It says allowance. Like I think that's my issue with it. I think a lot of people don't like the word allowance. It feels like Gala's only allowing you to do this.
Yeah, but it's a name though. You can mint anything you want.
Well, but hold on. Is it the case that that's what's happening, or is it that that's just a name?
I think it's just
confirmed?
The phrasing for now. They're still planning to change it, and there was a topic going back and forth between Gala Golda when Bitbender was streaming yesterday when he was doing the giveaways. They had like a 5-minute talk about, all right, so people don't like the word allowance. Like, what can we do? What do you guys recommend? And it's just like a back and forth. So they might change it later on.
Yeah,
right.
But now you can bridge from Gala chain allowance directly to Gala chain, and you don't have to pay anything. I think everything is free when you change it. Eventually, I think they're gonna start charging you galas because those gala need to move the ecosystem so they can drop it to the founder nodes and the games itself. I think they should charge something free. I don't think it's a good idea.
Currently, we're testing it. We're testing it for them to make sure everything's working properly, right? So once everything's working properly and they're ready to launch Gala Chain, it will start. You start paying gas in Gala. So it'll be like any other change. You want to move something, you pay a little bit of Gala. That Gala gets distributed to whatever the breakdown they had on the paper. There's like some goes to node holders, some goes back to Gala, some will go to a pool. I haven't read the paper on like Gala Chain because it's a big thing. I'm waiting for it to finalize before I go deep into it. A thing on the email for the mystery boxes though, I don't like it when you click on the link, it tells you to log into your account. So anytime you clicked on that link, it told you to log into your account and enter all your details. I think they need to finalize what Neff was saying, I think a couple weeks ago, where like all the websites will be local, right? So if you log into like Gala Games, then you don't have to log into music, film, and gala.com. It has your login already. Right now, there's like apps.gala.games, there's gala.com, there's gala.games.com, and all of them have like different domains. So you have to log in again. And I think the email was on Gala .com because it took you to the banner website where it shows the whole ecosystem. So you had to log into that because I don't log into that. I only log in once a blue moon. I'm mainly logged into gaming or music or the beams and the gaming side. And then when it told me, I clicked on it, even though Neff said it's legit. I clicked on it, it says login details. Like, it seems dodgy, you know. Like I don't want to put in my login details onto a website from an email link. So they need to globalize that. So anytime you do click, it's like, oh, it's already linked, so I know it's official.
Yeah, that's true. Well, right now the new game is coming out. The what is Eternal Paradox. So I think they're doing the same thing as what is the other one that looks the same? Champions Arena. So you can get the book, and it's gonna be your champion is gonna be in there.
It's like when you're pulling for your heroes in Champions Arena. This is the same thing. You're pulling for mercenaries in Eternal Paradox. And then these are the things that you're going to level and keep.
You don't think it's like the same game?
No. So there's aspects that are the same, but it has a different system and different model. I was talking to my friend about this as well. It's that it looks exactly the same based on like photos and like trailers and all that. But Eternal Paradox has 4X elements. It's got base building. It's got army management. It's got like building. So Champions Arena, there's an estate, right? You can imagine that every character in Eternal Paradox has an estate. You have to level that up. And then when you level that up, you unlock powerful like soldiers, powerful defensives, better shops. And then at the end of the season, you go like head to head, guild versus guild or alliance versus alliance. And then you control, I think it's called the Rift. And the people that control the Rift get more like rewards when the season ends. And then it will reset and then you go again. But you keep your hero levels. The best person to talk about Eternal Paradox is Dubstep Rod. I get all my information about Eternal Paradox from Dubstep.
What do you like
the game
better?
is coming out on the 5th.
Yes. The official date was December 5th. And Tendies, I like Champions Arena because it's more AFKable. Because I can play, like right now I'm talking to you guys, but Champions Arena is on like my Android emulator on the side. And I'm just doing like Arena, Mayhem, like the basic things.
Right.
You can do that for Eternal Paradox, but you have to pay attention if somebody's attacking you, if your resources are being hit, if you need to use your stamina, your energy, your like relic raids, all of that stuff. Because I'm focusing on The Walking Dead, Champions Arena is a perfect side game for me. But if you were playing Champions Arena and Eternal Paradox, both of them would be good.
Yeah.
Well, we got this promotion going on forever, and I don't see like it's moving too much with the
Prepper Pack.
Oh, that's still up. The 75% off.
They said it's going to be up till the game goes live or until all 400 sold out.
Oh, okay, they're not gonna take it out. I thought it was like a limited time.
That's up forever. No. I'm pretty sure I read in an article or one of the AMAs is like this is the Prepper Pack. It's going to stay up till the game goes live or till all of it sold out.
I mean, in general, a lot of NFT sales slowed down, dude. Like, you saw that when they started releasing like some of the earlier, like the mystery boxes early on. I think they thought they were gonna get a lot more sales early on with those.
Well, currently the platinum box and the diamond box, you can get the Gala reward in the box, and that will cover the cost for the whole box. So you just get 2 free NFTs. So people were just like gambling, like testing their luck. It's like, oh, I got 32k Gala, buy another box. I got 32k Gala, buy another box. And then whatever NFTs they get, if they're not going to use them, they're just selling it on OpenSea. The legendary prices for the Walking Dead heroes have dropped to like 7,000 Gala. A couple weeks ago, they were 13, 14,000. And before the launch hype, they were going for like 20,000.
Right.
That's like a 60% drop, 60-70% drop.
Yeah.
It's a good time to pick them up if you're planning to play the game and you want to have like a whole squad.
Oh yeah. They definitely it's a lot of value in them right now. And
well,
luckily
for me,
they started picking up on the sales.
Yeah,
the thing is, like, they had to discount them too. You know, like, because like for me, when I thought loot box, like the way they promoted it, it's like it's almost like you're getting an inherent discount, which you kind of are, because like you're getting 3 NFTs that are, the way they put it, are more valuable than the cost of the box itself.
100%.
So then on top of that, to get a Black Friday deal on the box, it's a heavy discount. But what I was commenting on is just that, like, I think that in general, like, you'd start seeing, like, when you first came into the Gala ecosystem, NFTs, anytime there was a drop, they would fucking kind of just sell out immediately. Now, when they start dropping new NFTs or loot boxes, etc., you just see them lingering for a long time, like you were mentioning with like the prepper pack. Like you would think that at
everybody had money.
75% discount. Yeah, exactly. Everyone had money.
Everybody's money's tied up right now, so you got to wait for 2024, 2025, and people make that money again. It's like bang, gonna be selling out.
I hope so. I'm real curious to see if like once people just start.
Also, the games have to live up to the hype, and the NFTs have to live up to the utility that they promised, right?
Well, that's also the other thing that's affecting it, because that's also what affects me is like being that I bought NFTs for projects that have already kind of gone bust, or are in like this like gray area of like, what's gonna happen with this? So now not only do we have less money, but we're more weary of like, is this project even gonna last or be around in the next 6 months?
Bro, I'm a huge Superior fan. Like that's up in the airs right now. I'm like, that was my game. That was the Gala game that I played for ages, waiting for The Walking Dead, and now is that lawsuits and your NFTs might not be usable. Does Gala pick it up like Legends Reborn? Is it gonna be the same type of game because there's gonna be new development? I'm just like, now you can get Nomad and Ronin in the mystery box, but if you get them on Gala Chain, because the mystery box mints straight to Gala Chain, you can't use them in game because they don't appear in the list.
Really?
Yeah. So if you have Ethereum ones, all Ethereum ones are categorized as like Ronin rare, right? But these Gala Chains ones have numbers and they're counted as a different NFT, so they're not showing up on the game. So even if you get them from the box, you currently can't use them. And I had an uncommon Murmur from the May Mayhem rewards, and that was in my treasure chest. I didn't touch that because I could use it in game. But when it got minted to the Gala Chain allowance thing, it disappears from my roster because it's now technically a new NFT, so I can't even use that. I think they need to get that sorted. But since Superior's on the back end with all the issues, they're like, yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, it's not gonna get sorted for a little while.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Womp womp womp.
That's the problem we're getting. We need to fix stuff.
So, like, what do you see? Like, I'm still up in the air now with like Gala, because like I used to be more excited based on like the amount of games that were coming out, but then like I mentioned, like every game you lose 2. Every new release you lose a few. So like the only thing that has me excited right now really is like the Gala Chain possibilities, because like it expands them outside of gaming, film, music. It kind of opens them up to anything, as they say. You go on their website and they're like, now you could do medical, now you could do whatever. So that kind of gives Gala a little bit more utility than relying on a successful game, even though I wish that they still had a successful game. But it's tricky, like the adoption of like crypto gaming, or like what I thought that Gala was going to be able to do with some of these games like Superior and whatnot, has not been what I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? So
and we're not even talking about rewards and the token and anything. We're talking about the game in general. Like like for example, you play this game Legacy, and it feels like it's not finished. Like they throw in a finished product, but it feels like it's not finished.
I'm still stuck on the Vic bug. It's been a month since launch. My progression has halted. That game's like out the window for me.
Damn, they still have not fixed that. But like, what's going on? Like, have the devs?
They tried a bunch of patches. They tried to like lowering the requirement. I don't know. Nothing's working. I'm pissed. I can't leave it on the side running.
But my question is, what is the guy who created the game? He not even like we passed already like 4 on-chain.
What's his name? Peter Molyneux.
Peter Molyneux. Yeah.
I commented. I commented that on one of Bitbender's tweets. I'm like, yo, it'd be great to have him on the show
on chain. Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, that would be epic. I'm like, yeah, wait.
Yes.
Conversation end. That would be epic. Stop.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, like these type of things I really don't get it. Same thing with like, how come we don't have a playable demo for Boxverse. You know,
They're
That's
buying
another.
time with like random side games. Here's like get plugged. Stop talking to us for like half an hour, 30 minutes, maybe a month. We can work on the game.
okay. I have another question. Where is Get Plug over here on the list of games?
Yeah, I don't think it's considered enough of a game to get listed. I don't think they want it on their
Exactly. Well, you got
portfolio.
Meow Match. You got Meow Match here.
But that's
Yeah, because
true.
that's
Why
a
don't they have
full
it on there?
game. It's got a battle pass. It's got gems and stuff. Get
Yeah,
Plucked doesn't have that yet.
doesn't have an earn-
Get Plucked get battle pass, get gems,
Now,
get an in-game currency, and
gonna
then
earn
we'll see.
I have
feathers.
another. I have another question. Why Legends Reborn still have Kung Fu Factory here?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they haven't. It looks like they haven't done a good audit of the website.
They just
Yeah,
need
they
to
need
hire like 2 guys that their job is to just go over everything and like go, oh, Discord, this looks wrong, or the website, this looks wrong, and then just send the information to the team.
But
But
I
then I
seen
think
a
quite
lot.
a lot of
I seen a
people
lot
do
of
that in
people
Gala
saying.
Gold,
Yeah,
and it's
Yeah.
it's like on a list somewhere.
yeah.
And then
yeah.
like it's like, oh, it's the list. We don't want to look at the list. We'll continue doing this right now.
Yeah. Well, they
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the list now, and like you can suggest and remind them what they need to be
Doing.
doing, but they're probably not doing it.
We are decentralized supervisors. That's what we are.
Decentralized supervisor. That's what we are. You laugh, but it's true. But the thing
that's
is,
the end game
they don't
goal.
listen. They don't listen too much to the supervisor in the little details.
Listen, like I don't know, man, because like I know that they have a shit ton of employees and they're all remote, which I'm all for remote work, but at the same time, it's
Makes
gonna
it
make
harder.
things way harder, way fucking harder. And then like when you have something as massive and connected as the whole Gala Games film music ecosystem, it's gonna be like they're gonna miss a lot of these things that we're talking about because it's so hard to like bring someone on board even into just like a web3 company, like to hire a good like social media person or a manager or any type of employee in any company is hard, but then to bring them into or convince them to work for like a web3 company, which it still has all this like skid, like bad taste in people's mouth, yeah, the caliber of employee is probably not going to be as high either. So you're probably dealing with people that just
Just hire me. I'll fix all your problems. I'll
true.
Yeah,
fix your
you
gaming
say
problems. Not all
you
your
say
problems, the
that
gaming side.
we say that, but when we like these people they say they had like over 300 employees. No, that's what Gala say.
400.
Yeah, exactly. So something's got to be happening. These little details. Like I think if you have 400 employees, I know they're working full 24/7. No, how do you have 5 minutes just to change the kung fu whatever here
Nah,
in
look,
the
man.
The
Legends Report?
website guy is the same as the Gala Chain guy, and the Gala Chain guy is currently busy with a ton of Paradox, and then he's going to be doing something else. So it's on his back end of the priority.
No, but the
Dude,
Eternal Paradox it doesn't belong to Gala, so they have this
that
own team.
look, I worked for a corporation one time in my life for like 5 years, and it was a company of like 100 employees, so like a fraction of like what Gala has, and we were in house, and I was on the marketing team, and like just to make a super simple change to like the website, bro, it would take months, like fucking
Got to send that
months.
email. The email's got to get
Emails
approved,
and
and the
like
supervisor got to do this, and then
meetings and meet multiple meetings, why you want to change this, or like even getting something in front of someone else's eyes that can make the decision. It is a convoluted process, bro. So like that's what I'm saying with like the fact that it's like 400 employees and it's remote. Fuck, you don't know if people are checking their Slack messages or emails or just waking up, and it's gonna be complicated.
It is.
But
It is.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Hey, what do you think? I was talking about my Bitcoin prediction. What do you guys think about my Bitcoin prediction?
Well, what
right
is
here?
it? What's your Bitcoin prediction?
Right here, right here. I'm
12K?
showing it. No, I'm not a
12K
12K
Bitcoin?
guy. No, I'm not one of those guys.
You wanted to go down so XRP goes up.
No, this is. I think we're going to like 42, then touchdown 33, and then we send it. What do you think?
Where do you get that? How you make
In
that?
my mind,
I'm
because
not a
I
chart
like
guy.
it.
If that chart
Because
was
I'm-
in a game, I could tell you what was going to happen. But since this is real life, it's not my type of chart.
So we're gonna hit how much? We're gonna hit 40.
41, 42, and then go down to 33, and then send it.
It could. You know, this is what they say, horoscope for men. Anything's possible, right?
The astrology.
Astrology for men.
And Gala is pumping. Gala's on
a
Muriel was
nice little
also
trend
doing pretty
line,
well.
right?
Yeah,
Let me
right
check
there.
here. Gala.
I have it on the
3
screen.
bull.
My
3
mutable
bull
X is
system,
breaking
ecosystem.
down. So what are you buying besides Gala? You got BTC, you got some Gala. What else? What are you buying for this next bull
Mainly
cycle?
gaming stuff. The safe bets, BTC, ETH, right? And then
Yeah.
crypto, he's buying his mug. Like he's going to buy a bunch of mugs. But yeah, I've got some Miria in case it's the next Gala. I've got a bit of like
Oh, media
Euro
just.
in
Media
case. Yeah,
just-
Miria popped off 50% like yesterday, no?
Let me see.
Yeah, Miria's been pumping like crazy, which always scares me. Like, cause I'm like, as soon as I get in, it's gonna dump.
Yeah, well, you just wait till the next bull run, you take your profits and you keep a moon bag on the side.
Yeah,
So I got that for Miria, Gala, and Player Bull. Like I don't have any like dry powder. All of my dry powder is like in places. So I don't have those. If I had money, I would buy this mystery box. I'll buy like a bunch of other stuff. Like, anything coming out is going out right now. So I just feel like I'll just be patient, man. Next year's your time.
Media is doing his stuff. I'm afraid of media too.
Yeah, Miria, up 24% in the last 24 hours, up 87% in the last 7 days, up 12% in the last hour. What the fuck? Yeah, Miria
It's
just
kinda
keeps.
crazy. I don't know why. I don't keep track of the mirror ecosystem, but I'm glad if it like pops off because they've got all these like weird games or like mini games, you could say.
Exactly. That's the thing. I'm like that's the problem, man. Because like first off, like you said, like I can't keep track of all these ecosystems, so it's hard for me to be like, all right, when is a good time? Like with Gala, I know something crazy is happening or something good is about to come, so I'm like, all right, makes sense, and like I might understand why the coin might pump. If I can't follow what Miria or these other ecosystems are doing, I'm really just FOMOing in with the hype and the narrative that everyone else is, right? And then like if I have a quick look at their website, I'm like, oh, I don't know what these games are, or like you said, some of them just look kind of like, whatever. Like I'm not
You look
interested
at mini
in some of
games
these.
to like a main
Right.
game.
Yeah, so like I'm like, if I'm not interested in the game, then do I personally want to put money in, or do I just want to get this moon bag? So like that's what kind of stops me from investing in it. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? Now it's 16%. Remember, I just said 12%. Like,
They're seeing this show. It's like, oh, 8 pretendies is talking about Miria. Send it.
16%. Jesus Christ, man, that is nuts. What's their market cap? 68 million. Wow.
They say I see 22%.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Look what I
it's
see.
great.
UK sees 21%.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think so. For me, I definitely got a shit ton of Bitcoin because that's like a really safe bet. That's like where like I think of Bitcoin as like a savings account versus like a bank.
Yep.
So like I'm good putting a lot of money there. Then IMX is like a pretty safe gaming play, I think. Like I think IMX is gonna do decent. Like it's definitely gonna do multiple X's. Then like I think another safe one is like Illuvium. I think Illuvium for sure is gonna do some X's on the bull
Well,
run.
Illuvium went up a lot though. In the bull market, in the past bull market.
Well, yeah, like and it's at $100 right now, and what the last 7 days is up 27%. So it's not bad, and obviously they've built out. Like they're about to launch, aren't they? They're about to launch their game in what,
I've
the next
heard.
month or two.
I don't think it's a game. It might be like the final playtest, or it might
Ah,
actually might be the game. Because I've seen quite a lot of news on my Twitter feed about Illuvium get ready for like the next access.
yeah.
I haven't
So
like you said, I can't follow all the ecosystems. I've put all my time into Gala. I'm just following Gala.
yeah,
Like when I get news on like Illuvium, Star Atlas, like Shrapnel, all of these, I'll be like, okay, cool. But
yeah,
my main focus is Gala because I can't. If I divert my attention for like a week to something else, like bang,
Yeah.
something's happening over there.
exactly.
Everybody's talking about this Tao token too a lot. Like I got
Tao?
a lot of
Never heard
Tao.
of it.
Tau.
Tao went crazy.
USDT. What is that? Tau.
I think it's just
TAO.
people spinning up tokens because the bull run's coming.
You know
and they're
the
just open.
That's what I
Yeah.
say. We're in the bull run because we're getting a lot of spill token. The same thing. I got one guy telling me about Berry. He says that you gotta get Berry.
Oh, that's for
Oh.
Pixels Online or something. no?
KG's
Yeah,
big bull
that's it.
on
Kagi.
Barry.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like I don't know shit about that the Ronin ecosystem and Pix. I mean, I see him playing, and they apparently have a shit ton of players. They have
hit
like 100,000 players.
DAU a couple
Yeah.
days ago.
Yeah, so I mean, seeing that, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But then the Barry token, I need to understand. I need to go
What's
look
it
and research,
for?
like,
What does it
you know,
do?
yeah,
Why is it in game?
exactly. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stick to my guns and maybe do a few big
Stick to
narrative
your gala.
plays. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's like now I'm trying to find reasons to like buy more gala, but then like when you have like games not coming out or going away or like issues and still the lawsuit shit. It's like
Or
God damn
games
it.
selling the Nexus and then be like, oh, you can rent your champions. And then when you can rent your champions, it's an 8-hour cooldown and you only get the
Well, but
champion for one match.
you can
and
rent
maybe a
it.
10-minute cooldown.
You can
What the
rent
fuck
them
is
now,
that?
no? You can rent them
You
now.
can rent them for 10
Yes.
minutes. You can use them one time only in arena. You can't use them in the tower. You can't use them in the campaign. Once you use that one champion or the 10-minute cooldown's over, you gotta wait 8 hours. Oh, but don't worry. If you want to rent another champion, you can just pay us 800 gems and we'll get rid of that timer for you.
Holy shit, bro.
Well, they need to
God.
move the
Gotcha.
economy, no? They need to use the token.
Oh God.
That's what
That
I'm
is
afraid.
sick.
I'm afraid with this.
The
with
Nexus
this, no,
was
the
sold
the
as like
honor
the-
system. Once we let Gala do the honor system on us, and I was always against the honor system.
I'm like,
Once we let them implement that, and nobody say nothing, and we actually technically asked for it because we were like, oh, people are dumping. There should be a something against them dumping, and then they put the honor system. Now everything is gonna be honor. And I say, listen, guys, don't call the beast, because when the beast is out, you're gonna be
First of all,
punished.
change the name. Honor is bad because if you're not honorable, you're what? Dishonorable. That makes no sense. I've been sticking to this. Just call it Gala Glory. Like the more you do something good, the more glory you get. And then when you sell your tokens or sell the NFTs, oh, you're back to like a normal villager A. But then when you do all the good shit, you go back up to being like a glorious adventurer type thing.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering
You know,
what is
just-
going to happen. I'm wondering what's going to happen with the founder nodes when the new system start getting implemented and a lot of people start minting and the bull run, and how's that's going to work. I think Bitbender says the founder nodes are going to start getting the point system when they turn into NFTs.
So I believe the process is TC minting goes live to Gala chain, which is happening right now. It's going to take a couple of weeks. Then founders nodes and maybe Townstar nodes get turned into NFTs. That's going to take probably a couple of weeks. And then after that, the drop's going to happen, because now the nodes are NFTs. They'll drop all the backlog of whatever's meant to be dropped to founders nodes, like all these new NFTs that come out that we didn't get a percentage of, or like any of the drops when they made something new, like 5-10% goes to founders nodes. That is all going to happen in like 1 or 2 days, and that's going to be a glorious day. And then after that, it's going to be what you said. Like people will be dumping, people will be selling nodes, people like going back and forth between NFTs, and then the new proposal will come into place. So my suggestion, not advice, not financial advice, is just before D-Day happens, make sure you mint your allowance. Because when D-Day happens, that's going to be the day that it starts counting. Anything before that, you want to make sure you just have in your wallet as a means that you can sell that, you can trade that, you can use that to buy things without being in the new plan of the node, if you have a node.
Wow. Well, I think all these tokens, all these gaming tokens are popping, and Gala is popping, but it's not popping as hard as the other ones. So maybe that's a signal of, people are not buying the token much.
Gala doesn't exactly have a good reputation as of late.
Well, it's fucking narrative. Like it's like everyone says, like you have to have some sort of story or net. Like that's what you learned from the last bull run. It's like it doesn't matter how good your fucking project is, what the utility is. Like people just have to be talking about it. They have to be pushing it and talking it. Like it's like we're just talking about Miria. Like so many of these content creators are talking about Miria and adding Miria to their bag, and that's just influencing other people to buy Miria. And it's not really based on it looks like they have great games or like people understanding their tokenomics. It just seems like it's like oh shit, this is pumping and a lot of people are talking about it. So Gala needs to figure out how to get back into that limelight of like, people shouting them out, talking about them, because like they get lost in the sauce. And I've been talking about this for a long time because like for a while, like, you got big Web3 content creators and like they would talk about everything else except like Gala or Gala Games. And I'm like, why are they always missing Gala when it seems like Gala is doing like a lot of big legitimate things?
Gala doesn't supply the,
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like you know, there's a balance between that. You do need people to be talking and pushing out what Gala's doing so that other people are aware. And it doesn't matter if it's based on the utility because again, when you got money that flows into the ecosystem, it allows Gala to now have funds to deploy to actually get this shit built. Because who knows how much they've been suffering through the bear market, or most of these companies, again, paying 400 employees for what the last
50 games in development.
Yeah, but you gotta
pay all those people. Then like Gala music partnerships, Gala film partnerships, like operational costs, all of that stuff.
And also recently we had the news that the employees also controlling some rental notes. Like they had the notes into they fulfill some type of time working with Gala. If they finish their time, then they're allowed to keep the notes. But in the meantime, they keep getting the rewards. So
I don't know. It was if you work for Gala for 3 years, they give you 2 nodes. That's temporary until you fulfill like a 3-year contract. Then you get to keep those nodes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's 3. It depends on what position that you get. I hear it's between 2 and 5. So it depends how.
I guess the new people have 5 years now. The people that got in like
no. I'm talking about notes. No years.
Like people that got in 2021 might have had a 2-year contract or 3-year contract. But now all the Galas become big. Galas become like a first mover advantage type person. So any new employees that come into the company, they have to do that 5-year contract to be able to get those 2 nodes. And there was also, we don't know what's going to happen with rights nodes, right? Because Eric turned off his 7K. He also turned off rights 7K. Is that 7K nodes going to go back into the pool to buy? Is the price of the nodes going to go down? Are you going to change the price? Is it going to be distributed back to the Gala employees? Like anything you do, you're going to step on another side of the community's foot. Because people that don't have nodes is like, oh, make it cheap, we'll buy them. People that have nodes is like, no, you promised us the price will never go up, down. It will always go up. So like, that's gonna be crazy.
You can't please everyone.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be able to please everyone. Just throw the nodes in mystery boxes.
Oh my God, they do that.
That would be a riot for everybody.
Listen, they do that. It's gonna be a lot of mad people. If they
can't do
I'm telling you.
You're right.
I'm telling you.
I won't be mad because I don't own a node and I
no, of course you won't. if they stick notes into the mystery boxes, oh my god, it's gonna be World War II or World War III in
But
the
you're giving
Gala
them more
Discord.
ideas, Tendies. They're gonna make a Miranda node, a Walking Dead node, Townstar node, Lost Position node, and a Gala node. And it's like, this is the mystery box. You get one of these. No, but it
No,
costs you $5,000.
they stopped making a lot of notes for gaming. Like I see the few games that they I was thinking they're gonna make it like a Walking Dead note. But what I was saying is like make these notes work something. Like I will make Miranda's note be in the land, like the main land. Like if you're gonna have the land and everything is gonna work in your land and you're gonna be hosting the land, so you're gonna get the hosting for it. You know, like you have to give the computer
Have you guys
power for
played like
people to
modded
run your land.
Minecraft, where
Say it
you
again?
can get something called a chunk loader? And basically, when you're playing on a server, if you place a chunk loader on your base, it keeps that chunk in Minecraft operational as long as you keep your PC running, right? So that could be the thing of the node. Like you've got a town or you've got a shop or you've got this, you get the node, that node counts as a chunk loader. So that loads your shop, that loads your deed. And that's running 24/7. And as they said previously, if you have like extra exemplars, you could place that on the node and that places them in your shop, and they could be like smithing, he could be like making potions, he could be like your shop manager. So that's one utility for a node. You could also do it with Walking Dead. But Walking Dead, you have extra heroes. So the Walking Dead node, it chunk loads your plot of land all the time. It makes it so when you pair your heroes to that node, those heroes appear on your base and they defend your base, they set traps, they craft stuff for you. You could do it like that.
Right. That'd be smart. That's a good idea.
Because they said your heroes will be able to do things, but will they only be able to do things when you're online?
Right.
So even if you're offline, you can have the node as a utility. It's like, well, it will think that you're online, and then all the actions will continue.
That's pretty cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, exactly. That I always say that, like, use the land, or if you hosting in your land, you should be the owner of the node. You know, the one who hold the land, he should host their guests or their players in their land, and that should be the node. I don't think like, for example, in a spider tank, why you create a node for it? Like use the land that you already sold and make the landowners being the host of the place. If your node is open running 24/7, people can play in your land. Your node is off, nobody play in your land, and that way
The thing
you
they
don't
said
have
with that is like you can't put all the power of making the games run by the community.
Well, I understand that, but there is some lands that they not sell. Like there is some land on a spider tank that nobody has. That their land belongs to Gala, so make those only available for Gala use, and in Gala servers, the other ones make them the people running them.
I would be happy with that as long as there's like maybe 20% default Gala Gala nodes that are up and running, so anybody can play. And then if you have like your friends, for example, Last Expedition, I go to NFT Chucks or like LOLO thingy ones. Like he's from Mom, Chuck is from Jam. Like I have people in like all guilds, so I just play on their thing because like they're my friend. I use their node. Currently, it doesn't do anything. I'm just playing on their server, but when the game goes live, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be playing on my friend's land. And then the other way is, I can't remember who it was, but apparently some guys got like 18 ancient Ravagers or some type of Lost Expedition NFT. And when you go to his land, you're going to fight 18 ancient monsters. So he's made it like you want to go to his world, his server, to be like the hardcore and test your skill. Like,
right.
Have like themes and stuff, and that would be awesome too.
Yeah, like there is one thing that I've noticed here. Like you see like the chart from media, and all the games are gonna like they starting this bull run. So if we get something like that for Bitcoin, and you place the same thing, and you make it since last bull run because median is not being around, and you put it like that, it kind of can be doing the same thing. You know, the cup going up. Like if we get, I think this is the break point right here. 42,000 is going to be the break point for Bitcoin. I just want to throw that out.
Or 2069. Once it passes 420.69, we go to 69.420.
Yeah. Look at Solana. Solana is going there too.
Solana gives me mixed emotions, man. Like I lost quite a bit on Solana.
Yeah, I don't. Solana's another one of those. I just don't follow it enough to put.
The only reason I'm on Solana is because the Star Atlas is in Solana, and I'm looking forward to like 5 years later when Star Atlas becomes a game, because they have big ambitions.
Yeah,
And I'm waiting to see if they can play it off.
Which one? Which
Yeah.
one is the token? Which one is the token for governance? Is Atlas or is
Polis.
Polis?
I can check for you right now because I was just doing my dailies.
So if you wanna like put your money into one of those tokens, the ones that you buy is Polis, no?
The thing that you get daily, let me quickly check. I get Atlas daily, so that's the reward token. So Polis is the governance token. Yeah, I get Atlas daily. So Polis is the one you want for governance and votes and all of the management things. And then Atlas is the like in-game reward currency that you get currently for doing like the faction fleets or the new game that's come out. I've logged in, tested it, like made a fleet, just moved a bit, but I don't like that everything is on chain and that every transaction is a transaction on the blockchain. I like the way that Champions Arena did it, where like you can play the game Web 2 like completely normal, and then when you want to do the Web 3 side, you turn it into like an NFT or you mint it to do something. Because having every transaction on the blockchain, that means you could be clicking a lot, and every transaction is a taxable event. You put that wallet into a like tracker, and it's gonna say you've done 40,000 transactions of like $0.0001 or like 0.001 Solana. You're gonna have a headache with keeping track of everything.
Now that you're talking that, let's then talk on Gala, because everything on Gala allowance is, you're not going to be controllable, but everything on Gala chain is going to be public and controllable. So how are they going to do with that? That I think Gala allowance is going to drive us nuts too on the taxes.
Well, technically, it's not in your wallet, it's on a server, right? So how does that count? But you still own it. Like, I don't know a lot of this side. I've been just repeating what I've got knowledge from other people. Like in America, there's a different tax system. In the UK, there's a different tax system, but you still have to declare it in your like possessions, right? And each jurisdiction have different laws. Like at the UK, I think you just have to keep it on like your portfolio, and then you tell them when you buy and sell. Don't quote me on this. I get my accountant to do all that shit. Like I get professionals to deal with all of that. Yeah. I'm not the guy who's sitting through looking at numbers and doing everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. That's not my side. My side is just gaming. You ask me anything about gaming, I'm your man. Anything else, it's like go ask a professional or like go ask this guy. Like, yeah.
Well, speaking about gaming, what about big time? What do you think about the coin? That's gonna do anything?
It was good. Like, you hear that guy in big time? He rented out all his stuff and he made like 45 grand in the first couple of.
What is the name? What is the name
Wait,
of big
what?
time?
The coin? It's just big time.
It's just big time.
He what? He rented out all his.
There's a rental system in big time where
Yeah.
you can rent out your like I think they're called Chronos clocks and like your like space and your land and all that. And then he had a lot and he said everything for rent. And it was like, so if you wanted to test that class, you could rent it for 1 or 2 hours. And his class was like really high level, or like to a level where you could actually experience the gameplay. And he had like 200 or 300 of these. So in the first couple of weeks when the token went live and when like the event or for the renting system went live, I think he made like 40 grand on just rentals.
Holy
Wow.
shit. Jesus Christ.
Find the Twitter post. Let me find the Twitter post and then I can send it to Crypto View so you can.
That's some type of rental, man.
Yeah,
That's what you need in Walking Dead and Miranda's.
Yeah.
Well, I hope I can do something with my 20,000 lands in Walking Dead.
Ay.
Well, at least some of them. Let me see where my lands are.
I don't know. I think big time has potential. I started playing. It's pretty fun. I just need to add,
It's fun when you play as a group. Solo, it's not all that.
Yeah. But I think that's the same with Walking Dead. Like Walking Dead, if I'm playing solo, I get bored pretty fast. I need to be playing with people.
I'm always in Discord talking to people and just going back and forth. It makes it more fun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I need people to help me like upgrade my base. Like you teleport over. It's like, oh, I got like 20 resources. Let me give you this for the next upgrade. And it's like the community. It's the first game where the gaming guilds can actually be in Discord and play together. Like, all the other games, Spider Tank, there's 3 people, and then like Town Star, you play by yourself. Legacy, you play by yourself. Champions Arena, you play by yourself, but you're in a estate. But like this game, it's an MMORPG, and I think MMORPG is the best genre for Web3 gaming. Because gaming guilds and like a lot of people, NFTs as weapons or items or classes, whatever, it all makes sense for MMORPGs. Other genres, I'm still like back and forth on, but I can still see it. It just depends how they do it. But yeah, gaming with your friends or as a guild is like 10 times more fun than just soloing. But soloing's good too. Like if you have good solo content, then solo content is good.
Well, I think once they add like dungeons and other things, then solo will be a little bit more fun. In The Walking Dead.
Well, currently, if it's based on last hit for XP, so you don't want to play with your friends because they'll be stealing your XP. They need the party system in game and the permissions and chest alliance and all that permissions in game. So when you make a party, the XP is split. Like it's no longer this
Holy
guy.
Shit. It's last hit.
Wow. It's not first hit or last hit. It's not based on damage dealt. It's whoever kills the walker gets the XP pop up on their bar. So everybody's kill stealing each other right now. Kill stealing is a cardinal sin in MMORPGs. So you've basically built a system to create sin.
Hey, what's up with Classy now? Is chilling something else. What happened with Jesus Martinez?
Shrapnel. He's expanding.
Classy
He's expanding
is
outside
Web3.
the gala.
Yeah,
man.
Well, that's what you're doing. You focus on one ecosystem, build up your audience. Once you get that audience, you start branching out. But Classy already had his audience from his like DeFi channel. And people already know Classy because he's been to like several events and he talks to like IC, he talks to Paisan, he talks to like the Game 3-3 people. He's talking to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. There you go. Well, guys, I think we're gonna chat the live stream now. Thank you for coming. We got a lot of info today. We got everything out. Let's see each other on the gaming side. Let's kill some walkers maybe later. Maybe play poker. I don't know. We're gonna see each other in the Galaverse.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm about to eat too. That's what we're all gonna do. Go eat.
Yeah. So thanks for coming. See you in the next show.
I just ordered this awesome ramen.